emre we die gise wuni aso ana wuni ani ana wa hye be wani asi waso Kennedy AGYAPONG de baby out na won tenyum na aba no o say ye Kennedy o say ye Kennedy o ma wani nje say wo ye connected ma wani nje say wo pe Kennedy onyum we umpe massa
connected abusia onim say NPP presidential primaries no say campaign we mo adin pa na ubekaya on the 23rd of October 2025 and some members of parliament are one the minority side eba bonten ebe declare won support edema Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia 63 na 63 no krampo no wamo kire se mieru bi so ewo honom a wamo so beba beka ho ama wonum aye 65 meaning say members of parliament minority members of parliament emu be say 65 there wonum a declare won support edi ama Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia say ono eni obi a ose efata se flag bearership position no party no ebeyi no na afei wadi party nanim akọ into the 2028 general elections na busuya nsemi ba yi people from other camps enso ababontia woma ba be kasa ade afa ho ne ade a na busuya sansemi na yewura Stephen Amoah ababontia wa ba be kasa ade afa ho a wo chese hwe and some of cancer members of parliament base 65 and I declare support at the Ama Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia and ya de se no krebia wo musa na busia memo tie Stephen Amoah ne nsema wo kan na yenko tie minority MPs ya wo declare support at the Ma Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia mo chese wo ye nipa makomako 65 no yenko tie yewura ampratwum sapon a wo ye member of parliament at the Mampon ebra na o make announcement no parliament achire semtrefo na wo chechire nyentia esese wo mu declare support de ma Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia no yenkotie nimra yewi a afi yebekone akwakotia yewura aye Stephen Amoah enso nsem a woka e de fa sa nkomo yi.
We declare our total and unwavering support for Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia as the next flag bearer of our great party. We make this declaration not out of sentiment, but from deep conviction. We have seen his work, his discipline, his resilience, and his readiness to serve. We believe that Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia embodies the next chapter of the NPP's vision, a future built on competence, innovation, unity, and hope. We affirm that Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia is not just the candidate who can unite our party. He is the leader who can win the confidence of Ghanaian people and secure victory for the NPP in 2028 and beyond. He stands as a symbol of renewal, bridging generations, breaking barriers, and inspiring the belief that Ghana's best days are yet to come. To our cherished delegates across the country, this is our moment to make history once again. Let us reward loyalty, humility, and hard work with trust. Let us renew the NPP tradition with a leader who represents continuity and innovation. Let us choose the man who has walked the path, carried the burden, and delivered results. Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia is our choice, the people's choice, the party's strength, and Ghana's future. He carries Danko's courage, Buzier's intellect, and Dombo's humility and unifying heart. With him, the NPP will not only win, but will lead Ghana into an era of progress, opportunities, and national pride. The touch has been lit, and the vision is clear. Let us move forward together, united in purpose, guided by faith and inspired by the future we believe in. For God and country, for party and progress, we stand with Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia.
All right, enti abusia wei ane nsam a yewura ampratwum sapon edito nsemtrofo anim, in fact obubo MPs wonom adiclum support the Ama Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia no obubo wo mudin ade kire nsemtrofo na abusia sankomo we beda bonten nipa pi na akasa ede afa ho womo a support other candidate obi a kire na adwen ede afa ho na mom nipa ba kwa wakasa ade afa ho amepese wono so tie ne nsem a waka eye yewura Stephen Amoah wonim say Stephen Amoah clear support ade ama Kennedy akompreko Japan wono no o campaign dendende ma Kennedy say Kennedy ene obi a oye qualified to become flag bearer for the new patriotic party the NPP na ensem say ena yewura Stephen Amoah can watch say members of parliament there is 65 or much so medical support the ama Dr. Mahamudu no krebia enim because da wo declare support edema Dr. Mahamudu sa week na mu kra mpo no bebiri no aso ebeye donation edema Kennedy or hene Japan na Ghana fo bisa say ensema Dr. Amoah kan no kra wo mu de na yenkwotie yewura Stephen Amoah emra yetie wi a yebeto aso na fe yedi nkomo
anya no kre dodo oh na so wo ba ba unso obi abegina okasa de make say o turo obi din kwa o so obi wati bi da any person say no ni week na mo ebi to computers bere oh masa me ha wo minka say and even now we ma to aba no we MPN team influence wo mu and say nka me constituency ka Kennedy benya 100 come constituency they love me mean intro ko he adwuma ma ya ma me constituency but obi o ha me secretary when anim ye bi abo me di kro no beko but we DMD a phone no enframa na ebo no enye dede wo ma kro mu ni MPs ni kro ani
this is a trend one
Kennedy win here we enye 360 ana me saka wi a so black star ko bobola abedi pele ne what they saying Tony Abu Amobi yes ye wu at the end there even players on the pitch says the care support to work as easy my MPP adwuma eko 30 years almost every wage more boys am train one more dummy enemy nti omu nyina ba Kennedy enya agro ni oh ye we win as we win
na say mo win am support
of course now the party no associate omu nyina ya win we are coming together enu nti ena esi etufo so we are regional executive na obie na anope bia didi obi atem enu na eso omu ni ye ni edu obuo omampanyi kofo na nado papa usu ankama Hakmanum, Dr. Nanenum, MPP should begin to rethink about these things. Because I'm paying for there's something wrong somewhere. Or see you woman on board, yet you a party near. Near ja a 10-year neighbors, and you can a phone mo. Who told you, say, Baumia on to me a president? Who told you, say, Kennedy went to? Who told you, say, a bitch want to me a president? Cabinet Japan, Brian Champon. Me make my very good president. I can be one of the best presidents on the continent of Africa. But the we are say I am where Nyankopon dey nipa. Enye de obetimi aye. Nyankopon afraid Gideon. Gideon say Awurade Israel nyina no, ba busua ene so aye mu no. Say busua me na mi so aye mu me. Nyankopon say the one I will use. Nyame be so do obi adwuma. Enye propaganda ni atenio. Peter otwo obi aso. At the form, yes, Nyankopon say I will work on which I build my church. Moses, or committee murder. David, when you come obi kunu, si Nyame say you will be. Or say he takes the foolish things of the world to shame the wise. Emre we die, this a wuni aso, and I wuni ani, and I was a very flow when I see was so. Kennedy Japan the baby out. Then I want to know about no. O say ye Kennedy o say ye Kennedy o. Ma when ye say we ye connected. Ma weni nyisa upe Kennedy onyumwe umpe masa
connected. All right, thank you. We shall wait in somewhere. Yewura Dr. Stephen Amoah can watch say members of parliament besa dusia enum 65 we say we declare support e dey Dr. Mahamudu no no krebi animu sa because we mu pi no ano anso a kire say we mu support Kennedy ohene Japan. Na sana ye Canada ene nko no akura beka se ne constituency Kennedy Japan support ne massive ewo ho ntinka Kennedy benya 100% ewo ho but no nkire se amanfo pi no declare support na ye doni pasumasi ni nkire se genuinely wo mu nyina no edo ebinu wo mu a wo be say no beka nanso wo akire no obekọ na wo mu ewo agenda foforo. Na busia wei eka nsema hudu pi na ya nkoho ne abusia na ye bisa ene sesei NPP amanyoku no no who is the best man for the job, who really is the best man for the job, and no any question ye bisa is it still Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia, and now say, Kennedy or Hine Japan, comes me anyway, Ausia, woman wine, and our fee said, or yeah, best man for the job. A man for said Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia, made me convincing Ghanaians. Now, a binum access said, Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia bet to me, I win the 2028 elections at the NPP Amanu Kunwa. And now say John Dramani Mahama a time way with him performing abysmally. As saying, said ye, now one is Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia and another down Kwaku for the brow more abaimu, womo a performing. Now, say, said ye Mahama, Ebu Mai, and to Tiahodu Mahama and Crawford, Eddie Guaquaimu, Ususu say, Mahama Mamun bet me out to Fomsa. I'm a Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia, at me convincing Ghanaians. I'm a woman to about the 2028 and I said, MPP 4B air canon. And I say, bad day, Eddie, my Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia. And no any questioner, ye bisa. Na, Stefanamo e Kasano Chese, se ukwa bontena utie, Ghana Phobidum Samoa Womo air can. Bibia di adansia se Kennedy or Hine Japan. Why se prekase jana ju ane ho ajiba bia fiti kroti ane ho ebu afiem Ghana fo nyina aginatum. Enti ono ane the best man a obetumi alidi NPP amanyuku no ama womo awene 2028 election, even though candidate ni nyina no obia ewo ho kwan se yeto aba edemano emano be flag bearer no, but the time and seasons a ye wo mu no edi adanse se Kennedy nimbrenie ono ena o se party no edeneba awusia asempa wo hoyi etia wei ene nkomo a ababeda NPP amanyuko mu sesia na no anase enra press conference bi so ekoso a uhum se yewura aye Joseph Osei Wusu enso de nsema hodo etudwa wonim se o chairman edema presidential committee no a party no asete ato ha wo mo na ehwe aye ntotoye kopense party ni beko abato so 31st January 2026 na fi o makwa yi flag bearer for the party. Now press conference e call so nsema hodo a to dwa no memo watie bi na wahu nhihye ahodo a party no aye de agu akwan mu ahead of the January 31st presidential primaries.
Elections Committee, in collaboration with officials from the Electoral Commission, successfully conducted a balloting exercise for the candidates. Below is the order in which the candidates will appear on the ballot. 1. Honorable Ken Ohineja. Honorable Dr. Brian Echampo. 3. His Excellency Dr. Mahamudu. 4. Honorable Dr. Yao Osei. 5. Printing and distribution of notice of. The notice of polls has been printed and dispatched all regional and constituency secretariats as well as to the respective. Completion of operational guidelines. The committee has completed the operational guidelines governing the primaries. This will soon be presented to the aspirants or their representative. Stakeholder engagement. The committee has held engagement with both the Electoral Commission and Ghana Police. These consultations have yielded highly productive outcomes, ensuring the process remains credible. Security arrangements. We are pleased to inform all party sympathizers, stakeholders, parents, the public. Ghana Police Service has granted the D-Day election security. No private or unauthorized security arrangement. Any voting center. Access to voting areas will be restricted to delegates, accredited presidential aspirants, and the electoral officials. All other individuals will be allowed to remain outside the designated security perimeter. Stakeholders are therefore urged to abide by the rules and regulations governing the electoral process. Oversight role of the Electoral Commission. The Electoral Commission will supervise the entire conduct of the primaries, including the printing, distribution, and monitoring of ballot papers, as well as enforcement of operational guidelines. Selection of voting centers. To guarantee neutrality and equity, we have tasked the Electoral Commission with recommending voting centers or venues, which shall subsequently submitted to the candidates or their accredited representatives for their attention and consideration. 8. Nationwide album verification and validation exercise. The nationwide voter album verification and validation exercise, encompassing all constituencies and external branches, has been successfully concluded. During the process, some minor IT-related and clerical discrepancies were identified, including omissions, misspelled names, and inaccurate entries for voter ID and telephone numbers. These are purely administrative in nature and do not in any way affect the integrity or credibility of the voters' register. I'm pleased to report that all such issues are currently being rectified. Additionally, the exercise confirmed report of some delegates who have passed on, as well as others who have forfeited their membership pursuant to Article 391 of the party's constitution. In the interest of full transparency and fairness, all aspirants will be furnished with the provisional voter register on Thursday, November 13th. 2 weeks will be provided for verification, observation, and feedback before finalizing the register. Voting right. Members who have forfeited their membership under Article 391 shall be excluded from the process. Therefore, they shall not participate in or vote in the presidential election on Saturday, January 31st. Outstanding activities. Meeting with the presidential candidates to discuss roadmap, guidelines, and assurance of fairness and transparency. 2. Presentation of provisional voters register or album to candidates. 3. Conference or meeting with presidential candidates, the EC, and the police. 4. Conference or meeting with the presidential candidates, National Council of Elders, former presidents, to sign a memorandum of understanding or a peace pact ahead of the January 31st, 2026 elections. 5. Printing of ballot papers under the EC supervision, and then this committee shall hold bi-weekly meetings with the presidential candidates and accredited. Acknowledgements. The committee expresses profound appreciation to the presidential aspirants, the Electoral Commission, the Ghana Police Service, and you, the media, and all party stakeholders for their continuous cooperation and constructive feedback. As we advance toward the 2026 presidential primaries, we reaffirm our unflinching dedication to a free, fair, transparent, and credible electoral process, one conducted without fear, favor, or bias. We respectfully urge all aspirants, supporters, and the media outlets to exercise restraint and responsibility in public commentary, to refrain from circulating unverified information that may cast unwarranted doubt on the integrity of the process or the party. Together, we will uphold the NPP's tradition of democratic excellence and institutional discipline. Long live the New Patriotic Party. Long live the Republic of Ghana. Thank you very much.
Inti, we